Comedy on Cookman. Cookman.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Comedy on Cookman. Jersey Shore stand up.
How you guys doing? Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. My name is Vinnie. I'm not sure you guys are still looking at me, but I met my wife on the internet. Sure, met my wife on eharmony.com, which is it's a little embarrassing, you know, because someday our kids are going to ask us about our first date. We'll be like, oh, for our first date we met in public because mommy was afraid that daddy was a stalker, and daddy was afraid that mommy was a man. So we went to Fridays. It made sense. It's like, you know, you want a cute meeting story. You don't get that. You took these other couples, it was like adorable meeting stories. It's like, I saw him at the grocery store. He's picking out the perfect oranges. He was so cute, I had to meet him. How'd you guys meet? Like, all right, we got put in this big fucking database. And we live 5 miles from each other. We're both non-smokers. So clearly it was meant to be, yes. Fate stepped in that day. It was magic. Very nice though. You know, here's my wife and I actually have we have a kid now. I have a daughter. That's right. I have proof. I have proof that we had sex. That's what she really is. It's like, look, see, it kind of looks like both of us. We've had sex at least once. Adorable kid, very cute kid. And thank God too, because I'll tell you right now, I would not be taking this shit from an ugly baby. Kids are hard. I tried to practice to be ready for this. I practiced by babysitting my nephew. My nephew's 2. If you guys ever see the way a 2-year-old lives, it's amazing that anybody ever gets to be 3. Right? It's such a dangerous lifestyle when you're 2. Like anything on the ground immediately goes in your mouth. You know, if I watch him for an hour, he would fall down the stairs 15, 16 times in that hour. Like if you ran an insurance agency, you would never cover a 2-year-old. Way too much risk involved. Right? A 2-year-old lifestyle for somewhere between Hollywood stuntman and meth cook on the danger meter. And here's the thing too. Like now my daughter, she's like starting to walk, and you know, which is a good thing. You know, we were hoping that would happen eventually. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning you get a baby at home, and they're easy because you put them in a corner and they can't move anywhere. They're very loud houseplants. You know, but now she like gets up and she walks and she runs, and like I might just lose her. I could lose her. You know, you guys see, she goes running and look at me. I ain't catching nobody. You know, she'd be gone. I actually wanted my wife to have twins. You know, just so we would have a spare. But they just break her out of the glass. All right, you know. Welcome to the family. By the way, you're left-handed. You're left-handed now, don't tell anybody. I love having a kid. Here's the thing I realized too, is like, when you have kids, then you want to definitely stay married. You know, because in the beginning you get divorced and it's like, all right, there's some paperwork, whatever. But you know, when you have a kid, it's like you fuck up a person when you get divorced. I don't want to fuck up a person, you know, because I know what that's like. I come from a broken family. And look at me, I'm here begging for laughs in front of 4 people. I'm fucked up. This is what divorce did to me. Those who are thinking about divorce, someday your kids could be up here. You don't want to see this happen, right? No. I didn't think so. No, because really, that's the thing. You know, does anybody here have like divorced parents? Somebody came from a broken family. So you know what it's like. If you're like me, basically like all your holiday memories are in the backseat of a car. Think about it, like every holiday memory I have in the backseat of a car. I'm being driven down a New Jersey Turnpike. I get left off at a rest stop. Get put into a different car and taken to an all-new Christmas altogether. I have the exact same holiday memories as a briefcase full of cocaine. I can honestly say right now, I will never get divorced. More because I don't want to deal with the hassle. Like being divorced is a hassle. There's like paperwork involved, and it's hard. Like I'll tell you right now, like my wife could totally cheat on me, and I wouldn't divorce her because I'm not going to deal with it. You know, it's not convenient. The only way I would divorce my wife would be if I walked into her being double teamed by like a divorce lawyer and a notary. And they're using a bunch of legal documents to mop up. Because then it's too convenient to pass up. I gotta, that's what I'd have to take, you know. Like I said, we have a kid. Any of you have kids? You have kids? What are you doing out this late?
They're divorced.
Oh, you're old and divorced, is that what you're telling me?
I get sketchy, two different stories.
Who's the divorced one? Who's the old one? Or you both? I don't know. Were you, now, I have a question for you. Were you in the room when your kid was born?
Yes.
I know you were. But, that'd be really weird if you weren't, you know? Yeah, so you were in there. You know, here's the big secret. I was in the room, because that's the thing. For guys now, we have to be in the room. It's expected of us. You know, because years ago, like my grandfather's generation, it'd be like, you drop your wife off at the hospital. And like, you met the kid when he's ready for Little League. That's what they did. When you buy him his first mitt, that's when you meet him. But then, like, for my father's generation, it was a choice. Do you go to the hospital, not go to the hospital? But for me, you have to be there. But here's the big secret, and you can verify this. For guys, there's actually nothing for us to do in the delivery room. Nothing to do. There's not. So like they make up bullshit jobs for you to do when you're in there. It's like, oh, you're so important. Yes, go get ice chips. Yeah, it's very important to get ice chips. Yes. We're making a margarita. Yeah. Get some ice chips. Oh, hold her hand. We couldn't possibly have a baby without some hand holding here. No. When you're the dad in the delivery room, you're kind of like that special needs kid that sits on the bench of the basketball team, and they make him the manager. Yeah. They just comes in and shoots bad 3-pointers around garbage time. There's nothing for you to do in there. There's not. Did you cut the umbilical cord? You don't remember? Are you sure you were there? That would be something to remember. I did it. I did. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm like a doctor. I didn't go to med school, I'm a doctor. It's like a big operation. Remove funny bone. You know, her nose lights up. I did. It's kind of a pressure-free job, cutting the umbilical cord. It is. Because it's like, you know, if I do a good job, my daughter will have the cutest little belly button. If I do a bad job, she will never work at Hooters. So it's kind of win-win there. Like I said, I have a little girl. I would have been okay with a boy. You know what? Let me tell you, I would have had the luckiest little boy. Because I have the world's easiest shadow to grow up in. I've accomplished nothing. What a lucky little boy. My son would go up into the attic, find my old trophies, and assume our real last name is Participant. That's how. Did you say that was so sad? Alright, I'll be honest with you. This is all just bullshit. Don't worry about it. There's jokes and bullshit. Don't worry. You know? I didn't really scar my daughter about cutting the umbilical cord either.
Way to ruin it for the rest of us, Vinnie.
Well, I'm going to say.
Way to just call the rest of the show.
I'm in a movie theater 10:30 at night with 8 people. Yeah? That's sad.
You're like the magician that goes on before the last guy. Like the rabbit is back. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, it's okay. Keep
It's the
doing
comic that's on next, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, so you know he's a human, not a puppet.
We only did that in the bedroom.
Well, that's what it is. You hear a guy in the back of the room. He's like 4 feet tall and heckling you. You see he's one of the old puppets.
Only in the bedroom with you. That's
they're chicken with a hand up your ass right now.
Yes, exactly.
And why you? In all honesty, right here, this could be my Letterman audition.
Yeah, that was definitely it. Your whole set is about how you got someone to love you, you fuck. That's like that's so your whole set is about how you got someone to love you.
I know.
It's amazing,
a good thing, right?
It's a very good thing. I'm jealous.
You should be so lucky.
I should. I'm not gonna be, but I should be.
And, you know, here's what's really dumb is you're doing this before you go on. You really shouldn't do that.
I know. This is we try every time.
You should wait when I can't fight back. I'll tell you right now, though. I would heckle you.
Yes.
But that would actually mean I have to watch your act.
No, we love each other.
Calm down. Worth it to me.
Calm down. We love each other.
How much of my time do you eat up, Angelo?
I need 1 more minute from you.
1 more minute? All right. Here we go, pal. fun, right?
They're okay.
Come on. Hold on, you crowd surfing people. Instantly fall into a bunch of chairs here. Has anyone ever told you you kind of look like a guy who would play like an Indian on an F Troop? Oh wait, that's a joke for anybody here over 60. If you're over 60, you enjoy that joke. You do. You had that look like you'd be like one of those like Italian guys that pretends to be Indian in an old movie. Like you'd be crying on the side of the road when kids throw garbage out. Again, you have to be over 60 to enjoy these shows. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for 60-year-old people. That's my target audience. Anyway, so I'll tell you right now, the best thing about having a kid is that you get to relive all the stuff that you enjoyed as a kid with your kids. Though that's the fun part about it, you know. Like I took my daughter to the Jersey Shore because I spent a lot of time there as a kid over in the seaside. I go there every summer. This is actually the best thing I ever saw on the Jersey Shore. Okay, there's this big Guido guy. This big Guido Giucciello guy. That's for Italians, okay? Navajo Joe up here. And so he's eating an ice cream cone on the boardwalk. He's eating like this and he can't put his arms down. So he's eating ice cream. A seagull swoops down by. The guy says, "Get out of my face, seagull," and punches the fucking seagull. Just right in the beak. Just punch the fucking seagull right in the beak. And feathers are flying everywhere. That's what I want to take my daughter to see. Hey guys, we had a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of the show.